Difference between its manga and anime and newly added scenes for which watch. Episode 15. When Nico is explaining what the prophecy possibly refers to, the anime shows Nico speaking while several speech bubbles with the most highlighted words appear. In the manga, only Nico's dialogue is seen speaking. When Kanshi tells Nico that everything she said is ambiguous, the anime shows a scene of Nico embarrassed for not knowing what her mother means. In the manga, only the dialogues of said conversation are seen. The anime shows more clearly on the map the path from Morihito's house to Mount Kanhachiya. After Morihito says they're going to Mount Kanhachiya, the anime adds scenes of the things Nico and Kanshi talk about. In the manga, they just look excited about mentioning the things they'll take. The anime adds Keigo to the conversation, saying that they should bring a watermelon. When Morihito is angry with the others for taking the trip as a vacation, the anime adds a scene of Nico and Kanshi talking excitedly about the trip and Keigo watching them both. The anime removes the dialogue where Nico tells Moi that Ibuki told him they could stay in their house since it's huge. The anime removes Morihito's line where he says that even though 3 familiars are going with Nico, he feels like the chaperone. The anime removes Kanshi's line where she says Nico is excited after hearing her say that her magic might explode because of how happy she is. In the anime, when Nico asks Nemu if her outfit is a bikini or a one piece, Nico gets bigger as the question progresses. In the anime, when Keigo tells Morihito that he shouldn't worry since Nico is going with 3 familiars and an elite witch, the anime focuses on Nemu and Nico while the manga focuses on Keigo. When Keigo tells Morihito that he should try to relax more, the anime focuses on Morihito while the manga focuses on Keigo. When Morihito recites his haiku, in the manga he does it on the train, while in the anime a scene is shown outside the train showing the sky while Morihito recites it. In the manga, when they arrive at the station, Nico and Morihito are looking at Nico's phone, while in the anime everyone is surrounding Nico while she looks at her phone. In the anime, Miharu is standing in front of them waiting for them to arrive. However, in the manga, Miharu is standing next to a house at the station waiting for them. The anime adds Keigo and Nemu's reactions to meeting Miharu for the first time. The anime removes Nico's thinking dialogue about Miharu. When Miharu calls Nico's relative servants, the anime shows the reaction of Kanshi, Keigo and Morihito, while in the manga only Morihito's reaction is seen. The anime adds the word servant above their heads and 3 arrows pointing to Morihito, Kanshi and Keigo. Like the previous scene, when Miharu calls them subordinates, the anime places the word above their heads and 3 arrows pointing at Morihito, Kanshi, and Keigo. The anime adds Nemu's reaction. While Miharu calls the other lackeys or retainers, the anime shows the 6 of them together. However, in the manga only the dialogues are seen. In the anime, when Miharu describes Nemu, Keigo and Kanshi, the anime adds an image that represents each of them. The anime removes Kanshi's reaction to hearing Miharu ask Morihito if he is dating Nico. However, the anime moves this scene to after Morihito denies that he is dating Nico, in addition to adding Keigo and Nemu's reactions. After Miharu tells Morihito that he is dating Nico, in the manga it is Kanshi who answers that they are not dating, while in the anime it is Morihito. The anime adds Nico's reaction after hearing Morihito deny that he's dating Nico. As Miharu tells them that this is their first trip together, the anime focuses on Morihito and Nico, who tries to calm down after hearing Morihito deny that they are dating. When Miharu talks about the trip, in the anime this scene happens before the others think that Miharu has no filter. However, in the manga they happen at the same time. When Morihito tells Miharu to tell them about himself, the anime adds Nico to the scene as well as adding her reaction. The anime shows Miharu showing off his father's car to others, while in the manga Miharu does not appear. After Morihito tells Miharu that nothing has happened at his house, the anime adds a scene showing Morihito, Nico, Keigo, Nemu and Kanshi sitting in the car. The anime removes Nico's dialogue after Masumi apologizes to them for Miharu's behavior. The anime adds a road construction scene while they are in the car. When Masumi tells the others that Ibuki has helped them on several occasions, the anime shows a scene of everyone in the car. In the manga this is only mentioned. When Nico asks Masumi what he does for a living, the anime shows Nico, Masumi and Miharu talking. In the manga, only the dialogue is seen. After Masumi says that he is a pastor, the anime shows Nico, Morihito, Nemu, Keigo and Kanshi in amazement, while in the manga it is only mentioned. The anime adds a scene of them clapping. The anime shows in more detail some of the yokai that Masumi exorcises. The anime expands on the scene where Masumi explains his profession. The anime removes Miharu's line where he tells Morihito that they are hired by people from all over the nation. The anime removes Masumi's dialogue talking about the river. The anime adds Keigo and Kanchi to the scene where Morihito gets upset with them for splashing in the water. The anime shows the five in the river while Nico talks to them about why they are only looking at Nemu. In the manga only the dialogues are seen. The anime expands on the scenes where they play in the river. The anime adds a scene of Kanchi coming out of the water after Nico tells him not to hold his leg. The anime adds a scene of Nemu holding her body after her leg was touched. After the others say they felt unexpectedly touched, the anime adds a scene of Morihito realizing there is something wrong with the river. The anime adds an evil aura to Ryohei's hand as he uses his magic. After Ryohei approaches them, the anime removes the scene where it is mentioned how Ryohei would obtain his powers. However, this would be shown later when Ryohei tells his past. The anime removes the conversation between Morihito and Nemu where they mention that Ryohei must have awakened his powers after being exposed to emotional stress and that since he has not received training, he can only use his specialty magic. In the anime, when Morihito mentions that neither Nemu nor Nico can fly because they don't have their wands, a scene of the two of them looking at Morihito is added, as well as when Morihito mentions that Kanchi can't use his fan either. When he leaves it next to his clothes, an image of Kanchi is added. When Ryohei grabs Nico using his water magic, the anime adds the reactions of Kanchi, Keigo and Nemu. In the scene where Kanchi realizes that Miharu is on the shore watching them, the anime adds a scene of Morihito preparing to cut off his legs to escape. When Kanchi realizes that Miharu is watching them, the anime removes the scene in which Morihito reacts to Miharu's presence. When Morihito yells at Miharu, the anime adds Nemu in the background. After Miharu manages to save the others and they reach the shore, in the anime, Morihito meets Nico in the river and Kanchi is recovering behind Miharu. However in the manga, Kanchi is between Nemu and Miharu while Morihito and Nico are behind Miharu since Morihito already pulled her out of the river. In the manga, when Miharu asks the others what they will do with Ryohei, he is standing in the river, while in the anime he is lying in the river after Miharu attacked him. The anime expands on the scene of Wolf chasing Ryohei. After Miharu is pierced by Ryohei's water magic, the anime adds Wolf to the scene and his reaction. When Miharu begins to drain Morihito's energy, the anime adds the reactions of Nico, Kanchi, Nemu and Wolf. When Nemu notices that Miharu's wound is healing, the anime adds Wolf to the scene. After Miharu recovers from his injuries thanks to Morihito's energy, the anime shows Miharu and Morihito while he explains the situation. In the manga only Miharu's dialogues are seen explaining it. After Miharu reveals that he is a vampire, the anime adds Wolf's reaction. After Masumi tells the others that they are bat familiars, the anime adds a shot of the church and shows several bats flying around. The anime removes Masumi's line where he mentions that the vampire clan is destined to disappear. After Nico comes up with the idea that he can heal Ryohei while Miharu drains his life energy, the anime adds Nemu's reaction. The anime adds Ryohei's reaction after hearing Miharu ask Nico if she's sure she won't kill him. The anime adds a full scene from Ryohei's past before he gained his powers and his encounter with the warlock. The anime adds Morihito, Keigo, and Nemu's reactions after hearing Masumi tell Ryohei to help him have a new life. In the anime when Miharu tells the others that he is thinking of sleeping longer and even studying at night, the others can be seen eating watermelon. The anime adds a scene of Miharu crying after saying goodbye to his father. The anime adds Nemu's reaction to seeing Miharu say goodbye to his father. The anime removes the sign announcing that 3 days have passed. The anime removes the dialogue of Miharu's mother asking him to take care of himself. The anime adds a scene of Masumi and his wife crying over their farewells. The anime adds a scene of the others going to see Miharu after he is hit by a boar. The anime adds a scene of Nico and Miharu smiling while riding the train. In the anime, the cookie representing Miharu falls onto a plate containing other cookies representing Nico, Morihito, Kanchi, and Keigo. Trivia: unlike the manga, Masumi reveals that the vampire's ability is called Drain.